Introducing Muset, StarkAssessments alternative to traditional multiple choice testing. More and more companies are using skills testing to screen job applicants. Multiple choice is far and away the most commonly used format for these tests. Here is a typical 4-option multiple choice test item. There are 2 possible outcomes. The test takers select the correct option, or the test takers select one of the 3 incorrect options. What could be clearer? Well, things are not as straightforward as they may seem. The problem lies in the 1 in 4 chance of correctly guessing the answer, and the impact this has on the interpretation of results. Do individuals who select the correct option actually know the answer, or did they just get lucky? A less obvious problem clouds the interpretation of incorrect answers. Do individuals who select an incorrect answer wrongly believe that they selected the correct answer, or did they just pick an option at random because they didn't know the answer? Test takers who mistakenly believe they know the answer are far more problematic than those who are aware that they do not know. Let's say you have a 25-question multiple choice test that you gave to applicants for a key position. You have no way of knowing, but the 2 top applicants correctly answered 22 of the test items correctly and guessed on the remaining 3. Using 4-option multiple choice questions, test takers who guess on 3 have a 15% chance of answering 2 or 3 of the items correctly. There's a 42% chance of getting all 3 wrong. A lucky individual could score 100%, while an unlucky one could score 88%, when in truth they both should have had the same score. The sad truth is that tests comprised of traditional multiple choice items are subject to significant errors. Sadder still, one cannot be sure of the magnitude of these errors or the impact they may have on the decisions you make. So how does Muset address these concerns? Let's revisit the question about the Earth's atmosphere. The first thing Muset does is convert the item to a fill-in-the-blank format. Unlike multiple choice, test takers who correctly answer this fill-in-the-blank question leave little doubt that they know the answer. Test takers who enter incorrect answers leave little doubt that they are misinformed and are not simply guessing. This is due to the second feature that differentiates Muset. Below the fill-in-the-blank answer, there is a button labeled, "If you are unsure of the answer to this question, press this button to switch to a multiple choice format." However, this reintroduces the chance of guessing. To mitigate this problem, Muset requires an answer to the following question: how confident are you that the answer you selected is correct? The selection of just guessing makes explicit when test takers are guessing. Since we know that the test takers do not know the answer, we can disregard any correct answers and assign no credit to that item. The other 3 choices indicate the varying levels of belief that their answers are correct. These are used to calculate the credit that they receive for that item. Full credit is given when they answer correctly and choose 100% confidence, 3/4 credit if they choose 75% confidence, and half credit if they choose 50%. For incorrect answers, these same amounts would be deducted from their score. These additional features of Muset address a second concern for multiple choice tests, which is the low level of knowledge that they demonstrate. The ability to recognize the correct answer from a list of 4 options falls far short of what is needed to recall the correct answer without any prompts. In light of this, Muset assigns 2 points to fill-in-the-blank answers and 1 point to multiple choice answers. This 2-tier model makes it possible for test takers to demonstrate a higher skill level while retaining the opportunity to switch to multiple choice. This supports a range of scores that is twice as wide as traditional multiple choice tests. There is another issue, best stated by Mark Twain. It ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so. Multiple choice tests offer nothing to address this concern, but Muset shines in this regard. The inclusion of the confidence rating supports the calculation of a composite metric that we call the confidence ratio. The confidence ratio is defined as the average confidence for test items answered correctly divided by the average confidence for test items answered incorrectly. All things being equal, the higher the value of the confidence ratio, the better the performance of the test taker. In combination with the Muset score, the confidence ratio helps to interpret the degree to which test takers know what they know and are aware of what they do not know. Here is an example of how Muset provides a much more comprehensive evaluation of test takers' skill levels. Applicants A and B take a 15-item test. Here are the results. Had they taken the test using only traditional multiple choice test items, both applicants would have received a score of 86.7. Muset shows their performance to be markedly different. Applicant A's score is considerably higher. Applicant A answered more items by filling in the blank, which earns twice as many points as multiple choice. Applicant A indicated higher confidence in their correct answers, which earns a higher score for those items. Applicant A also indicated lower confidence in incorrect answers, which decreases the amount that is deducted from their score. In conclusion, Muset offers a number of advantages when compared with traditional multiple choice testing. Muset effectively eliminates the impact of guessing. Muset doubles the range of skills that it measures, allowing individuals with a greater level of understanding to stand out. Muset supports additional metrics that give insight into character traits that go unmeasured with traditional multiple choice testing. Muset does all this using your current questions, allowing comparisons to past practices. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions or would like to explore how Muset might fit into your current assessment practices, please email us at the address listed in the notes section of this video. Also in the notes section, there is a link there where you can take a demo test using the Muset system.